Guys, this is Bro Man here. It's time to make a video. I know I haven't been making videos, but you guys already kind of know the drill. This is an account that's basically half dead. I just don't really have the time to be making videos as much anymore, and you guys kind of already get the gist, right? But I want to make this video because this is something that I've been thinking about a lot recently. Uh, and that is the simple fact that Leafy is here. In a way, he was kind of the last hope for YouTube, right? Uh, for those of you who don't know who he is, uh, congratulations, you were not around in 2016 or 2015, which means you are a very, very new person on the internet. But basically, LeafyIsHere, he was a guy who, back in I believe it was 2015, 2016, he was a guy who made videos, commentary videos, uh, and in his commentary videos, it wasn't like the stereotypical commentary video where it's like a guy is making a video to debunk arguments or points. Rather, these were commentary videos that were made simply to mock and ridicule people. As expected, Leafy got a lot of shit for the type of videos he did. He got into a lot of feuds on the internet, and I believe it was in late 2016. I don't remember the exact date, but iDubbbz made a video where he shat on Leafy, and basically that destroyed his channel. There are some people who also say that YouTube had a part in it, but that's just conspiracy theory bullshit. I just think it was iDubbbz. He made one video, people outgrew Leafy, and then they moved on from him. And then afterwards, Leafy just stopped making videos. Now, the reason why I say that Leafy was the last hope for YouTube was that, and keep in mind, I've been thinking about this for the past few days while thinking about the current state of YouTube. The reason why I say this was because Leafy was, for the first time in a long time, the type of edgy, anti-corporate, anti-mainstream YouTuber that managed to attract a very large audience on YouTube. He was the first one who was able to do that in a very long time, right? Now, you guys got to remember, back in 2009, 2010, 11-ish, very long time ago, this idea of a edgy ranter / commentator or whatever is very... It was done. It was done a lot during this time. One very notable example of this, and one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, was Blackbuster Critic, who, let me just say, was way more harsh than any video that Leafy has ever made. This is why I find it so funny how Leafy got all this shit for being mean to people on the internet. Nigga, go back and watch an old school Blackbuster Critic video and you will see true harshness in action, okay? Which is what made his videos great, as well as the amazing points he made, combined with the fact that the people he made fun of were fucking retarded. What was I saying? But you guys get my gist. This was something that was done a lot back in the day. But after I would say maybe 2012, after that year, maybe 2013 if you really want to push it, that type of content became less and less accepted and popular, and then the mainstream bullshit came along. And it's honestly, that was the period that essentially killed YouTube in a way. During 2013, It was the period when fucking PewDiePie became the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube. A channel about a guy playing video games, and his content was like the safest, most milquetoast shit imaginable. I mean, obviously it wasn't for kids, but it wasn't something that was challenging for the viewer or something that went against the mainstream or in any way. It was just a guy playing video games and cussing and making fucking dark jokes, really immature jokes while doing so. So when Leafy started making videos and making these videos where he started mocking people and stuff, it kind of was able to break the mainstream a bit, and it reminded me a lot. Thinking about it more, it really did remind me a lot of old YouTube, when you had these ranters getting into feuds constantly, ranters and commentators. Keep in mind, Leafy got into multiple different feuds. He got into a feud with H3H3, who at this point is also irrelevant. Funny how things work out. He got into a feud with iDubbbz, with Keemstar. You know, it was genuinely a fun time on the internet. And, you know, when I think about it more, about Leafy being the last hope on YouTube, I really do wish that he was able to kind of shift the culture of YouTube, if that makes sense. Shift it towards this more edgy, going against the mainstream type of content, where it's just a guy making videos to have fun. Because at the end of the day, that's what Leafy's videos were about. It was just a 20-year-old kid making edgy content just to get a cheap laugh and just to have some fun. Right? And I really do miss that. I really do miss that mentality of YouTube. Now, obviously, Leafy was definitely making bank off of his videos. There's no denying that, right? When he was making YouTube videos. But when he was making those LeafyIsHere videos, you can tell that the nigga was doing it to have fun and and he treated the website as just for an outlet to just express his creativity, and not just for the fucking money and just to be another corporate bullshit channel. And I really do wish that type of mentality rubbed off him and then onto more of YouTube, because I'm seriously sick and tired of seeing YouTuber after YouTuber, people who are obviously fucking in it just for the money, okay? Where they're not making videos to have fun, to do what Leafy did, and that is just to fuck around on the internet. They're doing it just to get a fucking quick buck. Okay? You see many ranters and commentators also falling into this category. Particularly in the DeviantArt ranting community, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And, you know, it's genuinely sad to me. It really is sad just how corporate this website has become, in a way. There's really not much you can say there. And that's why I've came across to this conclusion that LeafyIsHere really was the last hope. And when he failed, that was pretty much the final nail in the coffin for this website, right? Now, does this mean that I think that LeafyIsHere was like this amazing YouTuber who made like the best content imaginable? No. I mean, looking back, and I did go and rewatch some of his videos, partly for nostalgia, but also just to make this video. The guy was very hit and miss, in my opinion. There were some times where he would say some funny shit, but then there were a lot of times where it would just be like cringy, like autistic shit, and I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you saying, right? But he was definitely a step in the right direction, and I really do wish that more YouTubers are are like this, you know? And this is the main reason why this whole COPPA bullshit that happened recently does not bother me in the fucking slightest, because all that's gonna do is weed out the corporate bullshit a little bit more. It is what it is. It's a sad state of affairs. Sorry, I'm very tired, and obviously I didn't make a script for this, or bullet points for that matter. It's just going off the cuff. But yeah, I genuinely think that Leafy was the last hope for YouTube. And honestly, I really do wish he would make a return. I really do want to see him make a return. Because if he ever made a return, it would be like the ultimate face turn. It's not even just me who thinks this. There are many comments I've seen on like Leafy documentaries, or like Leafy videos or whatever, that literally say, I actually miss Leafy now. And there was this one comment, I don't remember where it's from, where it was essentially like Leafy, where it essentially said this: Leafy was like that one kid in school that everybody hated, but when he left, everyone now misses him because he made school fun. And that's basically what Leafy is in a nutshell. Anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree, disagree? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, this is Broman here, signing off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.